Welcome to Burkett Bytes. My name is Chris Hoey. Digitisation is drastically transforming the automation world, as well as creating a lot of opportunity. In this series of videos, we take you through the best practice for digital connectivity in process automation. We hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Digital Connectivity series on ASI. ASI stands for Actuator Sensor Interface, and it's a widely used network for connecting simple devices in the field. So why would we want to do that? Sometimes simple devices, it's not worth taking Ethernet or other protocols directly to the field or hardwiring to boxes, etc. So it's a very simple and easy way to consolidate all of the devices in the field, and it's done with this simple yellow cable, which is the backbone of ASI, and it includes both power and data and 2 wires. And it uses this festoon system where you can plug on devices wherever you like, and of course you can also unplug them and remove them. So it makes it very simple and flexible for changes at a later date. So as you can see in our demonstration here, we run the simple cable to the field, and from there we connect whatever devices we wish. So as an example here, we're connected to the Profinet system, so as part of the loop. So what we can actually do is we can simulate these devices running on Profinet. If I come over here, I'm just going to operate that valve directly from the screen over here and operate it back. Also, to give you an example, we have one of our control tops here that's for multi-position valves, maybe in a mix-proof valve arrangement. So we're seeing it in the bottom position. If I come back over to the screen, you can see it's in the bottom position. As I move it to the open position, you see it change over here, as well as to the mid position where the valve seat lift for CIP cleaning, etc. And you can see that also read back into the main system. So this device, as an example, has 3 inputs and up to 3 valves for those positions. So 6 I/O, all connected via this one cable, coming back via these 2 wires, and then integrated back to the system. And a manifold may have even 60 of these valves connected all on this single cable. So that gives you an idea of the value of this network. I mentioned we can run on Profinet. We can run on any of the industrial networks, and as an example over here, we're connected to the Ethernet IP network. And on this one, we're showcasing a modulating control valve running on the system, as well as a rotary valve and even an ASI DIN plug we manufacture for a solenoid valve. I'll also demonstrate here that we can also take manual override, and I'm going to operate the rotary valve from the device itself. So in other words, even though the network may be up or down, we can take control and operate these devices. Okay, so how easy is it to integrate into an ASI network? I'm going to hand over now to Nelson Chimiak, who's going to take you through setting up one of our 8691s and integrating it into the ASI master and network.
Thanks, Chris. Let's take a look at the 8691 and how that's connected through the Bill Wiedemann ASI gateway. As you can see, we have our ASI gateway, which is the Profinet to ASI gateway converter, shown up in our devices and networks within TIA portal. If we click into the device, you can see that we have an allocation of 32 bytes of input and output. So the addresses are actually shown here on our input and output address tables, and simply made a tag for that particular device, which is ASI device 6A. And in this case, I've done a force table, which I just like to activate my device on. So I monitor that device and set a true value. My device turns on. Do the same, turn that off. Device turns off. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Nelson. One of the things that I will mention is that we mention ASI here, and you'll also see ASI 5. ASI 5 is the latest version of ASI Bus. It's only just been released in the last 12 months or so, and you'll find that ASI 5 adds a lot more data to the same system. One of the nice things about ASSIE is it's backward compatible. So all of the devices you see here are all running ASSIE 3, and yet they're connected to these two ASSIE 5 masters. ASSIE 5 will enable us to carry twice the data to the field, and yet uses exactly the same cable and the same wiring system. The beauty of it is that we're going to be able to incorporate diagnostic data. So when we talk about digital connectivity, we're not just talking about operating things, we're also talking about getting that asset management and diagnostics back to the system and incorporating into things like IIoT or Industry 4.0 type applications. So ASSIE 5 will enable that. But being a fairly new protocol, you'll see a lot of vendors releasing ASSIE 5 compatible devices for the field in a very near future. But as you see, the good thing about it is you can incorporate an ASSIE 5 system now and be backward compatible with your systems, and then add even a mixture of ASSIE 3 and 5 on the same network. Okay, the products Burkett has right now is currently all ASSIE 3, but we have everything from valve control tops, modulating control tops, valve switch boxes, and on-off valve, and even a solenoid valve. You'll notice most of them are based on individual valves, not valve banks, because that's what ASSIE is about, decentralized installations. So in other words, running to the individual devices in the field with this IP67 network. So that's pretty well it for ASSIE. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.